Talking to Rick Ross, the boss, Ricky Rose. You know, we've been knowing each other for quite some time. Can we ask you something personal? Because, you know, 50 Cent has been putting out these Instagram photos and it's been coming up a lot. I'd like to hear you, you know, put your take out on it. Photo of, you know, you, Diddy, Steve Stout. He's like starting some beef. What do you feel about that?
You know, I feel like this culture is a stadium. And if we was in the stadium, I point up at the scoreboard.
Wow.
We winning. We winning. I ain't got time for that. We winning.
Wow. Hey, let's talk about the song Nobody. You mentioned it earlier, and I thought, man, you know what? It was a great tribute to the late, great, notorious B.I.G.
My real nigga radio. What's going on, man? You know what it is, man. They want me to review this Rick Ross album. It's your boy King, the host with the most, name to pay the bills. You know what it is, man. Let's get into it, man. I just heard the Ross album. I thought it was cool, man. You know what I mean? For the most part, man, you know, cool production on some songs. I don't know, man. It just don't seem like Ross is as inspired as he once was to, you know, to just, you know, make the best music possible. I mean, my thing is Ross has been a phenomenal artist thus far as picking production and, you know, lyrically wise, you know, picking the right lyrics for the songs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, my thing, like I say, this was cool, man. This is a cool album. The beat on the intro was dope. I like that Rich is Gangster. I thought that was pretty dope. You know what I mean? One thing I gotta say, you know, Ross is speaking, you know, real on this album as far as he's talking about things that really went on, you know, about the situation with the GDs and you know, getting Meek Mill a Range Rover and giving Wale, you know, a watch and different things. Then you hear the shots fired joint, you know, which is really just going through like a news reporter saying that the car got shot at or whatever on the you know, in Miami or whatever, and then it goes from that into Nobody. You know, you're nobody. You know, the Biggie classic, till somebody kills you. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand, you know, how he went into that. You know what I mean? You know, it was a few other tracks, man. Matter of fact, the #1 track I like is called In Vain, featuring The Weeknd. I thought that was dope, man, when I heard The Weeknd. You know, just some player shit, you know what I mean? Just to ride to, vibe to, you know what I mean? Get your vibe on. Then, let me see. Blessing in Disguise was dope, too, man. With Scarface. Scarface spitting that shit. Scarface always gonna be dope, nigga. That nigga don't give a fuck. And he gonna spit that hard shit. And then, you know, Zero, my nigga, bro. So, you know, Zero went in. You know, he saw on the hook. I thought it was cool for a Zero hook. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually, with Zero, you know, I'm usually used to him just laying them hooks in. But it was a pretty cool hook, you know what I'm saying, in my eyes. But overall, the Ross album was cool, man. You know, it was cool. You know what I mean? Ross, you know, always has, like I say, pick good production. It just seemed like, I don't know if, like I say again, maybe he got some shit on his mind. Or maybe he's just not as inspired as he once was. Because, you know, bro, been doing it for a minute right now. You know what I mean? So, as far as lyrically, I just don't know if something else on his mind. And it's like, you know, I got to get this project done. Let me hand it in right quick. Def Jam on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Or is it really inspired? I don't know. One thing is good to see him working with Jeezy on the War Ready. You know, that was a cool track. You know, I'd rather hear them on a more player track, you know what I'm saying, something smooth or whatever. But the War Ready was cool, you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm not really too fond of the hook like that on the War Ready. You know, it was cool, you know, when you War Ready, you know what I'm saying, because when you know, when you around and you know, you riding around, you around the house or whatever, you find yourself saying it, you know, it was cool, man, you know what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to Ross working back with Justice League. Shout out to the Justice League, man. You know, shout out to my dude K on the track with The Devil Is a Lie beat too, with Jay-Z. But like I said, man, overall the album was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to it. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. I don't know, man. But I think after this, man, maybe Ross needed, you know, maybe I don't know, take some time off, man, for a second, man. You know, get his thoughts together. You know, get inspired. You know, maybe by some other things that will let him come through just differently. I don't know. It just don't seem as inspired as I thought it would be. You know, because when you call it mastermind, you know, I'm thinking either he's saying a mastermind within the business to come from a place like Miami, you know, the gutter of Miami. Shout out to my dude E-Class, you know, but to come from a gutter in Miami to, you know, to this point, you know, maybe he was talking about that as far as being a mastermind in that. But it was cool, man. Like I say, Ross never really disappoints you on the album. He gonna give you him, but I just don't know if he's inspired as he once was, you know, because that Nobody track just made me, you know, you nobody till somebody kill you, you know, to remake that thought had to be going through your mind. So I don't know, maybe death on his mind. I don't know, but listen to it. The track I like is In Vain featuring The Weeknd, Richest Gangster. I thought that was dope. Check it out. I like The Blessing in Disguise too. Scarface is dope as fuck. Ross ain't gonna pick no fucked up niggas to get on the album anyway. You know what I mean? So I thought it was cool, man. So listen to it. It's called Mastermind, the deluxe version. Hey man, check it out, man. Alright? I'm gone. Your boy King, the host of the most and name to pay the bills, right here on Rap Star TV, man. It's this Rick Ross album review. Niggas early in the morning. Damn, motherfucking shit went out. Nigga, we here though, nigga. Go, nigga. Fuck y'all.
I said, can I ask you something?